Hi, my name is MALAIKA ABWONJI, and I'm an educator and lifelong volunteer in underprivileged populations. So I met Jemmimah 3 years ago. I had the pleasure of attending her birthday celebration at Memley Baptist, and it was a beautiful experience because it was very unexpected that I would meet her eventually.
So you had met her through her music?
I had met her through her music.
Which song particularly maybe touched?
Akisema Takubariki, Hakuna Atakayezuia, in the most unlikely fashion because at the point that I met her music, I didn't even speak Swahili. So that was definitely a God encounter for me to access her ministry and access those words and try to find out the meaning. And the songs just captivated my spirit. It was actually in a nightclub that I heard her music for the first time. The next day, I was still curious because the song was still playing in my, well, now I know in my spirit. And I went out and bought the CD. So I went to my friend's shop. I didn't even wait to get home. I went to my friend's shop. She had a shop in town. And I asked her, can I listen to this? And we played it, and it was just like I was drawn to it in such a strong manner, and I just wanted to listen to it repeatedly. And she sent me out of her shop eventually, and she was like, okay, girl, you need to go home and, and listen to your music. And as it were, at that time, I was stuck in so many bondages. And as I listened to the lyrics of the songs, there was one song, Alinitua, in that particular album that gave me so much hope. Because at that time, I was fighting so many chains. I was trying to get out of so many things. And understanding what that meant, I saw a possibility of freedom. And by God's grace, through that very album, I received Christ. I was familiar with the concept of receiving Christ. And so it just felt like that was the move that that music was pushing me towards. And thankfully, that was the beginning of my freedom and the beginning of my journey with God and my experience in the love of God. And just, I'm still on that journey. I was dumbfounded because we met through a mutual friend. I was dumbfounded initially, and I just did not know what words what words to express the gratitude that I had that she was obedient to God's call in her life, that she was such an instrumental part of my transformation, that she was such a special person from a distance, and just meeting her and having her she embraced me at the first interaction. And it was just mind blowing. It was mind blowing. She's very humble, very loving, very easy to call her mom. And really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. I mean, I'm so excited for this season, and she used the phrase revival, and that's exactly what I felt in my spirit because it is so challenging to find somebody that you can relate to spiritually. I mean, there's a spiritual connection that I believe that she has for young people. Yeah, she has a very special gift, and I believe that it is needed now. There's so much going on. There's few places that are trustworthy that you can turn to, and I believe that God is doing something afresh with what she has done. He has used before through her, and so I'm just excited. I'm so excited to see what will come out of this.